Last I remember I was trying to get a certain fish. Oh, will you free them? Don't remember which one. Might as well just leave this quest for later. Just wasting my time otherwise. You're weighing me down. How many tongs am I gonna get? You know what? To hell with this fish quest. To hell, I say.
A guest? Oh my.
Well met, kinsman.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Glass quite the shield, isn't it? Increase his magic resistance by 17%. It's quite a specific number. Won't even take this for anything. And you can have them anyway. You can always use more buckets. And bottles. And lanterns. And tankards.
Do come back.
More so than me, anyway.
I need to ask you to stop. That can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing, but I'll lock you up if I have to. I've got my eye on you.
Don't even know what I have that's weighing me down so much. Rusty arrow, but do 4 damage. Might as well put some arrows away. Take less time scrolling. $15, $18. And all my shields in here. See if I have any new books I haven't put away yet.
You're home! Did you bring me anything? What is it? What is it?
Oh, I don't know, I could really use an apple pie. Not that I like them, but it's not really the point, it's the functionality. Oh, it's only 10 though. Yeah, I love my daughter more.
Thanks.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Back down to 164. It's pretty decent.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. Papa!
I want to keep myself off mute so I can
Patron of the great clan Battleborn.
speak quicker.
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
Here we go. But yeah, I'm not sure if I should keep it off mute, because then you might be able to hear me breathing.
I need to ask you to... Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing. I've got my eye on you.
You know, I'll go to Magath, do all the quests here.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Oh, that's nice.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Good morning. My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than
course.
anyone. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Hey, stop by my stall in the market sometime.
Honestly, these maggings at first don't seem much different to what I normally see.
This house? No.
Anyone seen entering or
I suppose
leaving?
you really have to
Strange lights or unusual noises.
study them.
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
I think there's a
Hello, dear husband.
there's a unique weapon in this quest here,
Yes, I have.
like a mace. That's what I remember from a previous playthrough.
Oh, they are perfect. Thank you both.
I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
Oh, don't go too far, mate. You see, I'm the main character. I need to do some exploring.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Pretty sure I have these. Don't want a bloody pot. Want toys for my kids.
Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Go, I love them both in green. Well, the daughter I know was already in green. I probably already have green clothes for them anyway. Green spears.
See if you can get the door open.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Wonder if he's gonna turn on me.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Well, well. Maggots are squashed beneath my foot.
I haven't done anything. Oh, you hear that lightning? Lovely weather we're having.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Oh, I don't think I have these boots yet. I also wonder if there's a way said not to kill him, but I don't have any idea as to how, unless there's a hidden key somewhere around here.
Yes, further into the bowels.
Hunting brew mead barrel. Doesn't look different from any normal barrel.
So close, your prize is waiting.
Oh, I love his voice though. Yeah, it is.
Fool! Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Rusted, dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless.
Go listen to him all
But
day.
a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated, left it here to decay, until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
The hell is this? Can be a fan, but looks like one, doesn't it?
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver. Just turn around and leave the city. That's the smart move. Yeah.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the
calm
market.
down.
Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Yeah, I kind of remember the inn. Again, from a previous playthrough.
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Don't blame them, to be honest.
Yes. It all started when I was
Well,
a
I do,
boy.
though.
My father owned one of the
But
mines.
that cause.
Rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. I have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines. Rare for anyone. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn.
I thought I saw someone else. Oh, it's a nice effect.
Looks like you weren't followed. Good.
How would you know that?
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
I want to go up there. See where all the water's coming from.
What do you need?
Right, well, I'm going back to this for a quest, aren't I? Maybe somewhere during the Civil War. Oh, it's the barracks. They're all asleep. It's bloody 12 PM.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Go up and missed a moving, a stationary target. The importance of where. It's a new book, I believe. Got the bloody lanterns out. Oh, I guess it would be dark down here. It's pretty thick stone and no windows at all.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow.
Well, not that any windows would help. Since they've dug into the rock, it seems.
Ah, sure, you're hauling around a lot of junk. Best stop in at the Arnleif and Sons Trading Company. Sell it off.
But if I could get up here, you're dead.
They
Oh.
say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High... Huh? Mind yourself. Careful.
Come on, go. Wonder if I could first road him off.
I need to ask you... Can't say I've heard of any laws. God... I'd get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn. Hey,
Ooh. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Just hope I had a good save. Yeah.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Thongvor.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside.
Should be so delicious,
and
shouldn't it?
yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, that his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. New to Skyrim? I was confused at first, too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves.
Hold. The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Dwemer. There's some mechanical people in here.
Because Cal Silmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. He makes the rules. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel.
It's barely 2 PM. Feels like these people are living like owls. Well, probably doesn't even know when that day is. If he's bloody stuck in here.
Old Warren City underneath the keep. The shoeing cell.
Actually, I don't know if he is on.
Stay clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Just trying to be funny. Says I'm hidden. He's looking away. I wonder if I could. Oh, it'd be so funny.
What is it? Dragons?
The Silverblood family will be heard. You there, you another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
They do make the characters and their beliefs and there's all the sides pretty well. It's not something anyone can do because many people are quite rigid and a part of all the sides. It takes someone with like self-awareness. Well, not just self-awareness, but like general awareness. Like Stormcloaks, Imperials, and their supporters. They're not just black and white, but it's like
trouble in my city.
lots of nuance, just like in real life. Except a lot of people don't really
Silverblood family will be heard.
don't see the nuance.
Jarl, that's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the Divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. He used the Thule, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives.
Well, as someone who's a a native in his country as well. Almost sympathetic to them.
Stay out of trouble in my city. The Silverblood family will be hurt. Stay clear of the Forsworn.
Oh, here's the Falmo. Damn elves. Oh, fucking hell, he's tall.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
It's funny how the character is standing straight. You pull out some weapons and he's in his battle stance. When you do that in first person, the height doesn't change. Oh, 2 dogs.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Fine. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Mer. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. We're the ruling... The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And the Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Mer over man, 1 century at a time. All right then.
I have to slay them all right now.
Hands to yourself,
You!
sneak thief.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Someone else is using
You speak to Igmund, son of Orolfdir, Jarl of Markarth.
accidentally press something else. The front.
Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders,
Right,
hiding
you
out
give
in
me
their
a chance to answer.
blood-soaked camps. Deal with them.
And you're already making assumptions.
We will see. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies.
And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. My guards told me, poor Margaret, and witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. The
I wasn't paying attention.
But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish so when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war. The choice was clear, and now when the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire, and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward. The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I have letters to read.
It's quite a unique model. Well, I haven't really seen it. At least not much. Especially the wrinkles. See, it shows me it's hidden, but... Okay.
I advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution, caution, caution.
But yeah, I guess the where was it that the Dwemer were? I think it was by it was the Hall of... what's it called? Hall of the Vigilance. Because one... oh wait. It may have been by her. Just don't remember.
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern. Igman's father was killed by Forsworn. I won't rest until they've paid with their blood.
Forsworn have tried.
Just resting now, aren't you?
I intend to do.
Oh, you people just walking back and forth. Oh, I didn't mean to steal that then.
The Empire has always been good to the orcs, but this war of theirs is none of my concern. I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price. Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword.
Got like 5 of those.
You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
What kind of armor though? I'll do it anyway for the experience.
Good hunting. Anything. Served in the Legion with my sister Gorza for over 10 years. We've seen every piece you can imagine. Have you met her? She runs the forge near the smelter. Just don't bother talking to her apprentice. Boy has no talent. Fight well. I served in the Legion with Thongbor Silverblood. He's a
Nice
good man
bath.
and a tough soldier.
The Tholmor know how to deal with it.
What happened to my stream? It's like moving in pictures. If not frozen. There we go.
Before you say anything, no, I am not from the Reach. No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native. I don't care if we share the same ancestors. These people are savages. Half of them are forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat? What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall? Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock. You think politics
Oh,
here
that's
or
funny.
something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs. Take a look.
The hell is this? Rabbit haunch. What's a haunch? £10 for a wedge. I say pounds, I should say like quid. 10 quid for a wedge. I only do like one point of health.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. See ya.
500? I'll certainly take that.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off. Anton sure looks like he's from the Reach. Don't tell him that.
I have meals to cook for the entire castle, and almost no help.
Well, just
The Jarl gives me
steal
too
your
incompetent
ingredients.
assistants. Worthless.
Can't cook then, can you? It's nothing to worry about.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. But a girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion. Mastered my trade there. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. All right, then.
Good talk, my good man. Pretty sure that's a man. Now what's this other quest I got tagged? It's all the same one.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
Plenty of strong drink.
I'm just here to clean up.
Oh, hello.
Drinks here are watered down, but they're cheap.
Omluag. A strange name for a human.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Just here to drink.
My father is more generous than he lets on. Gives me plenty of spending money.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and
I
father.
work silver, like my father. And his father before.
Oh, you go to the pub with him, do you? Drinking in front of your child?
Margaret, right in front of me.
Why can't the men in the
Oh,
city
it's
leave me
you.
alone?
The one from the market.
Yeah, I could have sworn I talked to you already. But again, since I started in this new quest, I get more options.
Just visiting. I had some business here. That's all.
Well, I forgot what you had to say anyway, so...
Was it that obvious? Damn. I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was
You're a bloody
hoping I
agent.
could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. Can't be too careful these days.
500.
The war and other dangers. For a fair price,
Got
I'll
some
watch your
good
back.
mercenaries for free.
Aye, she's by the fire. Watch your back, friend. Better yet.
Rather not talk. I have to head back to
Yes.
Cyrodiil soon.
Unlike my husband, Clever.
Oh, won't let me talk to
Rather
her.
not talk.
I was saying optional. Talk to
I have to
Margaret.
head back to Cyrodiil soon.
Why can't... Yes? What can I do for you?
Watch what you're doing.
I've been working with you for over 10 years, and all you have to say is,
What's wrong with your tankard?
What can I do for you?
Sometimes I think
But you Vanta black hairs?
I have to head back to Cyrodiil soon.
What can I do for you?
Rather not talk. I have to head back to Cyrodiil soon.
Oh, like Sims characters, isn't he?
What can I do for you?
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Suppose I should have spoken to him first, maybe. And then Margaret.
Rather not talk.
That's going to annoy me if it stays there.
I said alms, you
But I think when the quest is done, then it'll disappear. You,
Did you see that, madman?
alright there,
A
mate?
forsworn agent, here in the city.
Everything okay at home? Teleporting around and sliding on rocks. Yeah, I'll just leave you to it, shall I? Wonder how much golds do. How much health do they give? 1. This juicy looking plant only gives 1. Should be at least 3.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can. Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day. What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
Refined moonstone silver ingot.
Degain the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Any aspiring mage would do well to look for the college in Winterhold. Head there, and you'll get what you're after. Although our Jarl's humble wizard might be willing to help you too. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Drinks here are watered
You a
down.
fighting man? How about a little bet? Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan. So all I do is sit here and drink. I'm drunk, and it's been a while since I had a good fight. 100
Not gonna fight
seconds
with
and I
me,
can
are you?
take you. Barehanded. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
Never should have come here.
Drive that snow back to the ground.
Bro, if you're doing nothing, like... maybe like 1. $257 now. 258. You just went up 1. 257.
Stand.
258, but I had some time to heal in. 258, did nothing.
You're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
Well, it's not like he's doing much, is it, mate? I'm still standing. Character just goes mouth open. Doesn't usually happen.
Remember, hit the one in the middle.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
Or him.
Come on!
259. Oh, pretty much full health. Well, let's see how much I do to you after 1. You know, I'm right-handed, so use my left hand.
Everybody pushes me around. Well, no more.
Oh, I didn't do too much, to be fair. At least I'm actually getting it. I'm like 4 HP.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
Wait, I can still fight. No, I can't.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
Fair fight. Here you are.
200. Oh yeah, we both put 100 on it, didn't we?
I'm what you'd call a
Rather
soldier
not
of
talk.
fortune.
I have to
Make
head
me
back
an
to...
offer.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always getting at each other.
There's no shipments coming. Oh yeah, pretty little thing. Been sitting by the fire all day. I think I'm going to get another drink.
Unlike... Now you just tell me if you need something. Yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl. Magic. Got no
Oh, now
good
she's
use for
sitting.
that here. Mages keep to their college.
Well, she was earlier, but
Go bother them.
it's funny that they're saying
Wish
that
the
she stands
Jarl's
up.
wizard would up and leave with you. I should remind
Venomous wife of
This place up. Nothing, you pig-headed oaf. All the wood furniture in this inn is rotten to the core. Do you know why that is, Klepper?
I don't know, my darling wife. I assume you're going to tell me?
It's rotten because the wood is cheap and it's soaked with ale. Now we'll have to replace all the furniture before bugs set in.
Don't worry, my love. Just show the bugs your adoring face, and they'll scurry away in complete fear in no time.
You're an idiot, Klepper. Why did I ever marry you?
Ruined her whole
Not a day
career.
goes by I don't ask that question myself, my dear.
Absolute savage. Oh, you remember when people were saying that? Where's he running from?
I've seen you snooping around and asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. Funny. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Oh, you're definitely corrupt, aren't you?
You've been warned, outsider.
Oh. I hope this is the wailing one.
The treasury
hello.
house is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family.
Short
You don't
hair
belong
as
here.
well. Shame you have that bloody
I'm
yellow
sorry.
pit going down
We're
your
only
nose.
interested in helping our patrons. I'm just a servant. Don't pay me any mind.
No, this is Thonar. Go to the other one first.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. Can I help you? The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
What do you mean by that?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who
Because
passes
I'm
the
a
keys
traveler.
around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right.
Oh, I'm like so close to leveling up.
That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up. Understand?
1,940.
I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
What happened to whaling? I wasn't understanding. Wasn't paying attention, I mean.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Rattles or ataxia? Do you even know what they
Need
are?
something?
Probably some kind of diseases. So Waylon was the Forsworn agent. So to find out who N is. It was like Death Note, didn't it?
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. You'll listen to this. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Threatening me and you're just attacking me with bloody fists. That do nothing. Just like the last guy. So again, I'll use my left hand. Wonder if I can like sprint, like sprint power attack. Oh, let's have some mead. Go well with a fight. Is my bloody meat gone? Guess I'll have his wine. And maybe some ale. Guess you can't.
You mangy piece of pit bait.
Cause he's a glitched after it needs a dialogue seat. It's not exactly a cutscene, but you know what this is.
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
But yeah, I keep having to press B.
I'm just
Finally
a
get to
servant.
talk
Don't
to
pay me
you.
any mind. Working in the treasury house isn't so bad. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. No, he isn't. Go. Go right ahead then. Don't let me keep you.
Ooh.
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers. You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
My elbows are hurting already. It's only been an hour and 20 minutes.
I have records I need to tend to.
I work for the Silverbloods, help clean. Just here to work.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me. My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. My dear vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that. The people just insisted. He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Oh, you're one of those.
I married Thonar for the money, and I'm not the least bit ashamed to admit it.
Oh, just
Yes.
admitting it.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out! I'm a busy man. What?
No.
By the gods, Betrid!
No, not my Betrid.
Is someone there?
You have an on the old dinner. Oh, fucking hell. Wait, what? Oh, it is. Wait, no! Save. Save right now. Loading a different save.
I'm just a servant. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. No, he isn't. Go. Go right ahead. For one, Nepos the Nose handles that part. You want though. If you're here to talk politics, it's an. The Silverbloods run. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right? Huh?
Oh. Just strike you down right here.
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
I'm married to Thonar. My dear... And guess who owns the Silverblood? He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my...
I work for the Silverbloods, help clean. Just here to work.
Oh, there are more of them.
Blood and silver, friend.
Oh, it's you.
Silver.
Why are you bothering me, kinsman? Then you're talking to the wrong man. You want that elf in the keep, Calcimo. The only thing I'll tell you about Markarth is to stay out of our business. We have enough around here without some outsider causing trouble. I should get... Huh?
Oh, I can't talk to you.
Clear enough. Out of my way.
Could have sworn there was more options. But I understand he doesn't want to be disturbed, but still. It's never stopped me before.
My husband Thonar handles
It
all
has
the
been.
family's business. He's an important
You know what I mean? I hope.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. What did you expect? That no one was going to notice you butting into business that wasn't yours? The guards know who holds the purse strings in this city, and I don't like snoops. Markarth is my city. You have no right looking into my business. Now get out.
Oh, and you gotta choose them once. Should have chosen the first one. Wait, how do I... No! Oh, fuck's sake, man. Gotta be quicker, but I don't wanna fucking get a bounty on me again. So I just have to take the bounty on the chin.
I'm
I guess I get to choose a different option.
He's asked not to be disturbed. He has important... No, he isn't. Go. Go right ahead. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the Nepos the Nose. You want... If you're here to talk politics, it's an old... The silver... And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in
Just here
Skyrim.
to work.
I have records I need to tend
I'm
to.
married. And guess who owns the silver? He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that he is respected. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Why are you bothering me, kinsman? I don't. Go bother Klepper at the Silverblood Inn. He handles the newcomers. And by Ysmir, if you find work, just do what you're told. There's enough trouble in Markarth already. I should get back to... Out of my way, kinsman.
Let's hear it.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. Imperial... This is... Now get out!
Oh, let me save.
What? By the gods, better!
You need to learn something. This should be good.
Wait, where's she going? Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
What? By the gods, Betrid!
Oh my... No!
What? By the gods, Betrid! Huh?
No more! I yield!
She's still alive, it seems.
Oh well. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
What?
No, you're not. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets.
Oh,
I
no,
have their king rotting in Sidna
It's the
Mine.
bitch I was talking
Who was
to then.
supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house.
What the fuck did I do?
Careful.
I'm just a servant.
Oh.
Don't. Working in the treasury house isn't so bad.
I see it was important anyway. Is this a different quest, is it? Messages. Yes, unless I have to continue with this one.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Well, I remember you now.
You heard him. Go on in.
I'm already in. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Keep your... I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. A monster? No. I'm just a servant. To my king, Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent.
The bloody Dragon Ball.
As a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. I'm sorry. but you're not leaving alive.
Oh, it's the same person twice. Hold on, you better than anything, dude. See, I'm not sure if I have this yet. It looks familiar, but also doesn't. Just a little bag at the bottom here. Jug of milk. First time I've seen this. Getting 1 weight for 2 bloody points of health. I'll take that from my house. I grew guilt-ridden in my old age. So many of the young sent to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn, all in the name of Madanach, my king, who watches us from behind. The iron bars of Sidna mine, how long have I served you? Since the uprising against the Nords, was there ever a time when all that violence hasn't overshadowed our destinies? What choice do I have but to do as I am instructed? I'll be publishing that. I got like 4 keys to his house. Ugh. Wonder how common it is eating dogs. As I was saying, I wonder how common it is in Skyrim. People eating dog meat. I wonder what it tastes like. Not really, I'd never eat you. pheasant breast. I love breasts. Food as well. Steel dagger of dismay. So I guess these are what the keys are for. But I could have sworn it said keys to his house. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, these are all new. Mystery of Talara. I don't think that is, but I'm not sure about part 4. I need like 130 magic, don't I? However, I mean, I'm not really struggling on health or stamina, so I might as well do magic for these next three levels. The thing is, it takes quite a bit of time to level up. I'll have to see how fast I can do it, going to the greybeards and punching them again. But I suppose I should use magic, like in the future. Just to like experience the game. See, it's not really that useful when I think about sneaking up. But let's see. it'd be like useless. Oh, extra magic I've been needing. Let's see if it's the right one first. Magic is 40, yeah. That's 5, yeah. Didn't even need to put points in magic then. Oh, that's fucking convenient, isn't it? Godsend. Value 1. One single piece of gold for a like fishing net. It looks like it's made of leather. I suppose like the average person in this game is like fully capable of hunting their own animal or acquiring leather in any way. And it's not like this has been masterfully like stitched or constructed. But these stitches are right there. So I can see how in a society like this, things like that aren't expensive at all. You know, in real life, anything leather that's real or higher quality you just aren't no. But anything like that, like hundreds.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
For like 5 of them for well, like thread. You can still get it pretty cheap because polyester, which is just plastic, but if you use like linen, if you want to use like linen, which is what tailors and seamstresses traditionally use when making clothes, that's like, see, I bought some the other month, but I forgot how much it was. Like £3, £5 maybe. But you get some, buy some fabrics or a leather then. Which is pretty costly. But I'm thinking now what I'm saying. Forgot what my point was.
Come on in. The
Something, inflation, something.
And clean rooms.
Not everyone can like.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backfire. You're the cripple
Not everyone has like the skills.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. This has ruined my entire day.
You were just standing there when you were supposed to be serving drinks to our customers.
Shouldn't you be helping me then, wife of mine? Sharing my problems? Being my better half?
I am your better half. And your better half is telling you to stop being an idiot and serve the customers their drinks.
Hi there.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just... My
Oh, the siblings he used to.
always have.
Can't be too careful these
Rather
days.
not talk.
The war and
I have to
the
head back to
dangers.
Cyrodiil soon.
For a fair price. I'll watch your back.
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
£12 for 2 weight and only 5 points of health. Looking 5 for a sweet roll. Well, maybe there is inflation here. Actually, don't even know what the sweet roll's made of, so I guess I can't really say.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
Everyone
Rather
here is
not talk.
anxious to hear the old ballads
Head back to
performed
Cyrodiil
by
soon.
There's
Now I
no
remember.
shipment.
Huh? You're the new member of the Companions. So you what? Fetch the
Check
mead?
the shipment.
I just realised I yawned on camera.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Fresh meat for your stomach?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a... How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like live. Finally. Now get lost.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that
Can't stand
woman
fucking
way up
homeless
there?
like that.
All them women
Ungrateful.
themselves won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure.
No wonder.
Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for.
Skooma.
Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just
I'm part
hop
of
in
it.
and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
Oh, I don't want to start, no. No, I don't want to do that.
Huh?
Should probably just end his fucking life right now. I'm getting so fucking angry for no reason. I don't even feel angry, but that ticked me off. People always ask for money all the time. In real life, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, fuck
We
it.
warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Eltris started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth.
£1,000. Oh, witness killed. Oh, is that how it works, is it? So next time I get like a bounty for hitting someone, I just kill everyone and bounty goes away. Or is it like because of this quest? I wonder why that isn't called the same as a Stormcloak queer ass. Queer. I don't know how to pronounce it. Like curious maybe? Curious. Queerous. Rest in peace. Soon to be forever.
silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Hold it. You're under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. You aren't fooling me. Trusted witnesses have seen you commit several murders. And there are accounts of your suspicious behavior throughout the city. Now come quietly.
Someone do something!
Someone do something! Need something? Oh, did you need something? Hmm?
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave. Come back when you need more meat. Bring gold.
Alms. I said alms. What is there to know? Simple, you bring it up. To me, I pay. Now get moving. Bring more gold next time. Don't hurt me.
Before I get arrested, I want to take my things home. Actually, quite really like this area. It's quite nice. Nice and cloudy. Because I like cloudy and then sunny days. Like when your day starts off cloudy and then gets sunny, like in the evening. Had some of those days the other week. Or last week. Earlier on just then, couldn't really articulate my sentences well. Probably end up looking back on these streams one day, utterly ashamed. Years from now, maybe, when I get better at speaking clearly and speaking in my mind, articulating my thoughts. But until then, unless I've been meaning to say that for a while.
Long life to you, Thane.
I'll be looking back and cringing, that's for sure. Creatures and people up to level 5 flee from combat for 30 seconds. Ah, shit, innit? Go give the sword to my darling children. It's 10 PM. Only one of them's in bed.
Papa, you're home. Wanna play a game?
Bloody 10 PM.
Aww.
Past your bedtime.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
Yeah, I got a sword for you, but maybe in the morning.
Take care.
I went from red to white after just eating a little bit more. I'm taking and not eating.
What do you need, my thing? Long life to you. What are you doing that for?
It was an accident. Going. Hello, Vincent. What have you done so far? It's been so long. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. So I entered Markarth. Entered Falkreath. And Riften. I think I've gone in all the big cities now. Last time I was here, you were just doing the companion's quest. You just found out that guy was a werewolf. Funny thing is, I only did a tiny bit more of that quest and I still haven't done it. The guards keep saying, talking about my wolfish grin, my bloody hair coming out my ears. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, but I'm not turning into a werewolf. I'm just always human. Yeah, I done that one quest with the Wabberjack. That's pretty funny. I did that thing in the Frozen World to talk to the dragon, Parthenax or something. If you go to your magic, then go to powers, and then click on a werewolf. Oh. Didn't even realize this. But do it when no one's watching, you get a bounty. Don't do it indoors. Will they be upset if they see me like this? Oh. Why do I tell him Daddy hasn't shaved yet? People attack you on sight. Oh dear.
Get away!
It's kind of the last thing I wanted, having my own family attack me. Oh, they even changed this. This is cool. Oh, I have to wait, do I? Like a whole day? Like, can I even check the time? Oh yeah, I can. Sundays, 11:35. 150 seconds. Suppose I just wait here, eat my cheese, drink my mead.
Nobody here anymore. Why are they hurting each other?
Hey, what? Hey, we're not fighting.
Leave me alone!
But you can extend the duration for 30 seconds every time you eat someone. No, I'm carrying too much. But I'm still running. Just have a lot of carry weight to go. Strange. Must be a glitch. There's a few ways to remove the werewolf form. Well, if it doesn't last long, then nothing to worry about, really. Also, I got upgrades to my house. Got a second child. Alison from Dawnstar.
I am your sword and your shield. Honor to you, my Thane.
I have everything organized, potions in here, books in here, weapons and shields in here, armor and clothes in here, ingredients in here, and miscellaneous in here. And sometimes a bit of food in here. Oh yeah, and I put this horse out here because I bought a horse. It didn't last very long. It's good to be organized, not like putting everything in one chest. Yeah, exactly. Just bloody be scrolling for like 5 minutes straight. Well, I haven't quite finished. Because there's still a lot of things here, still lots of books. Also, I've been using these dark mesas, like pretty much like for quite a while, because I don't really find anything stronger than these. It's a glass mace that goes to 51, but has 18 weight. So it's like pretty much been using just these two. Oh, those aren't from the base game? Oh, really? Well, I got them from the same quest that I got my little thing here. So I got the gold armor and gold weapons. When I saw these things, like more of this species, in the quest up in Winterhold, I think it was, or it might have been Solitude actually. You go down the sewers and you find lots of these. You like using maces? Well, since they are the strongest one-handed weapons I have. I did go through a period where I used daggers. And they worked just as well.
Honor to you, my Thane.
But I wasn't sure if they were working better. Have I done the Markov Daedric quest? The reward is a Daedric mace. See, I did that like on my initial playthrough like years ago. That's one thing I remember. But I've just started it earlier this stream.
Long life.
Yeah, I did that quest with the talking dog. I've been doing a quest and involves fishing, but I just can't find the bloody fish. What's my plan with this character now? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I might as well keep going with what works. I do have some more things in the favorites tab. So I have the shrouded clothes. They make me sneak better. I thought it wouldn't be too much of a big deal since I don't weigh a lot. Because I got this perk, the like sneak attacks of one-handed weapons now do 6 times damage. Bows, sneak attack with bows do 3 times damage. Sneak attacks with daggers now do 15 times damage. So I was thinking mid-battle, or just before rather, I put on these sneaking clothes and I get the extra damage and give me an advantage. I've never tried fishing anything that's not in the base game. I am lost. Is fishing not in the base game? Really? Do I want to do a sneaky character? Well, since sneaking does more damage,
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
well, kind of like half. Like it's part of my strategy, but you should try the Dark Brotherhood questline. About that. Did I kill them all? Perhaps. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, she wanted me to kill one of the captives. I didn't really want to kill any of them. So I killed her and activated the quest line that kills the rest of them. This one here. I wasn't even aware that I was gonna like kill the whole Brotherhood. also, there's a quest where this Galdur legend quest. You need to get 3 fragments, got 2 of them. But for the other one, I think it was hold on, I can't remember now. But either way, there's a quest that requires me to go to the College of Winterhold. The thing is, I needed to cast a fear spell. And that fear spell costs 133. Because I have not been choosing magic when I level up. I've been stuck at 100. So I've had to go searching for potions of magic. And this ring of magic which should get me there.
Your sword and your shield.
Can just wear a piece of clothing as fortify illusion. I don't think I've come across anything of that. It's one of those novice robes. Yes, I was thinking the ring. It's probably this food weighing me down. My 218 carry weight. Normally when I drop everything off, I'm at 160 something.
Do you need my thing? Honored to see you.
Probably all this bloody food. Food doesn't really weigh too much, does it? 0.1, 0.2, 0.5. Highest it goes is 2. I think Farengar sells a fortified legion thing up in Dragon's Reach. Good old Farengar. But a ring should be enough. I need 133. I'm on 110 now. We have to go do something. Bye for now. Have a fun stream. No worries. Thank you for popping in. I enjoy your company. And have a lovely day. Good luck with what you're doing. Bye. What?
Odds are they're simply too
Oh, I can't hear. Must be the snow. Hold on a minute for I'll just a little something to deal with here. Looks cool in the bed. Well, I suppose doing nothing.
You took its very soul.
Yeah, just a little party trick I learned.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Did you not just see what happened, mate?
What is it? Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers.
Fair enough.
The college is well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you
Your
across the
attitude
bridge.
changed quick.
Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. No matter what, the college will endure.
And did you get bloody fired or you want to leave?
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that. You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds. Mirabelle will be waiting.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
What? No, I know you. You're, yeah, we did that thing, you know, don't remember you kinda owe me a couple hundred septims, you know? Remember that night with the drinks and the elves and the orcs?
Sir? How quaint. I am
What, you are an alpha, you a dark elf,
Archmage
innit?
of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Hold on, I gotta charge my laptop.
Until next time. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events
Yeah, the
in
Second
last
Era.
several
We all know
hundred
when
years
that was,
resulted in
don't
a
we?
significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Good talk, my good man.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Fucking hell, you pulled that out quick.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first
Oh,
you'll
you're
meet
cute,
these.
aren't you?
While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Come on then. Chop chop.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Because as soon as I get him there, I'm shouting.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather
Steal
for
all their
lectures and study
belongings. Got
sessions.
it.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our
Oh,
most
hello.
esteemed wizards.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I completely agree.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Tolfdir, that's
If you
what
have
I
any
need.
problems, let one of our senior members know. Please don't bother the... If there are any problems, let... There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice magic freely. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way, we all benefit. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me.
Oh, really? Good to know.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Find a copy of the old ways. I'll be looking for books like those bloody fish.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security.
Oh, yes?
The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Yeah, well, I'm a little something called the Dragonborn.
What about? Wait. Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your
That was
hopes up.
quick.
It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Probably have all of these. Oh, I don't have this one. It's got quite a unique cover. So everything else is just a colour and a pattern, but this one is a picture. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Until next.
Well, I won't read it. Too long for my patience. I was hoping it'd be a picture book, to be honest. I'll read all the books maybe at the end of the game.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead
You have
them
a
to
hard time
better
believing
future.
that, buddy.
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please
Oh, the Khajiit.
stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I don't know, mate, I've been out of it.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Nope.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. And keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast, hold still.
I guess that's all.
Keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work.
Well, I just barely made that
This is
in.
an
Well, like, just about enough magic.
excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college
Yeah, I
has
think I've
undertaken
seen
a
enemies
fascinating
use these wards
excavation
before.
in the ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
And Sarthor. Yeah, I'm nearly to where I needed to be. I needed 12 deer.
It's always encouraging. The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magical reserves. I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
240 is not a bad price.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
You can hear like a static. I think that's the ward in my hand.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Well, good luck to you, Jizargo. Fenric wish Jizargo good Christmas.
All right then. New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. Until next time, college is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
They are not beating the allegations, that's for sure.
I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
Good talk, kinsman.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
This guy looks like a monk.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Oh, it's almost 4 AM now. I'll go in for another half an hour, maybe.
I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that?
Feeling especially tired. Well, not really, but more than usual.
I'm running low on common soul gems. Bring me another 7 of them, if you can.
I got plenty of those, mate, don't you worry.
You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
220. pretty good price as well.
All right then.
Oh no, this was the static noise.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on mine.
Should probably look up what I need to do for the Galdo Legend amulet.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Huh?
There's a red dot here. Don't see anything yet. Oh, it's gone. Saw me coming and just fucked off. Must have been shitting himself. But the thing is by here, so it says meet him. Try going inside. Bruh. He's not here. Those are all nice eggs. Well, that's a nice detail. The snow on the chest. With almost none on the sides. guess I should try waiting or coming back and... Oh, there we go.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
I'm sorry, what?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume. Why? Because it's old and full of dead things? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. I know I don't like the way he looks at me.
City?
I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us. Alright then.
And here we all are. Shall we We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Oh, my back is hurting. Fuck. Well, it's not quite hurting, but... I'm certainly feeling sensations from my awful posture. Maybe I should learn to play in a gaming chair.
I find it hard to believe this.
Oh, we're all here now.
Sarthor was one of the earliest Nords.
Careful.
Also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthor. This is an exciting opportunity for us. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
What have you got for sale?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onrin's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Jazargo a powerful wizard?
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Jazargo a powerful wizard?
Can you
You're really
imagine
gonna
what
let
it was like living
Jazargo
here so
do you
long
like
ago?
that?
The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
I'm
Well, I
not
hope you don't
seeing
lose
signs of
anyone.
any warding magics at all. Either they're
You two
not
are going
here,
very
or
slow.
they were removed long ago.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Just on my field trip. school
Please be
trip.
careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Find Aniel Gain. He's somewhere in the northern section of the ruins. He'll show you what to do. Take care now.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck. Well, yeah. Surely I'm supposed to get down here, because there's things here. There are things here. Yeah, look,
I'm not seeing signs of any warding
like
magic.
they're finally down here.
Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
If we said you're on the northern part, this is the western part, isn't it? Yeah, like north, east, south, west.
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research.
He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine, just
Strange,
don't make
because
a
I
mess of my
don't
work.
remember you.
I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Maybe he wasn't talking about him when he said northern part.
Until next time.
I swear your name wasn't Aniel Gain. Yeah, I actually wasn't paying too much attention to his name. Because when I was sitting on the bench with, he was offering 220 for the lessons. And alteration magic, I think. Might have been something else, but I'm not sure.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
I'm yawning a lot, more than usual. Maybe I should just end sooner, like right now. It was an amulet, wasn't it, or a tablet?
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance.
I've gone down to 129. Probably because of the amulet. Yeah. Don't have enough magic. Even still.
Please be careful here. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes. Well, highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Yes? Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Fucking hell, something you put in the mead.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything.
What
Can
did
you
I
tell
put
me
in
more
there?
about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time. Never should have.
Bruh.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
And on that bombshell, I think it's time to end. Well, I'll end when it gets to 3:30, I'm 3:28 minutes now anyway.
Be prepared to defend yourself. be old, but I can put up a fight. Best, huh? I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long. Be prepared to defend yourself.
Okay.
Take care now.
Well, it's that time again. Thank you, viewer, for joining me from the first hour onwards. And thank you, when not Vincent, for returning once again. It's very nice to see you. Thank you to anyone who gave my stream a chance. And thank you to anyone who may watch the VOD. If anyone's been going through the whole series, that'd be amazing, but I doubt it. I'm not the most entertaining. Many silent moments. Nice and quiet moments. But yeah, it's been a fun 3.5 hours. And until next time, I wish you all the best. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.